Hey guys, so I am back. So I'm posting 3 videos today, and then around, I want to say like 10 o'clock, I'm going to bed. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I need to go to bed because I am mentally broken. I am mentally broken. So around at 10 o'clock, I'm going to bed. I'm not gonna film more videos past 10 until I figure out my work schedule because if I want to continue making money, I need to make money off of everything that I have right now. That way I can make banger videos for you guys. So, yep. And sorry that I cut my video short, guys. I try not to. Sometimes I try to make the videos longer and extends it. That way, when um, you guys watch them, it's so much easier to watch. But so I'm thinking about posting an actual video, not a live video, just a regular video of me going out to my grandparents, hanging out with them for a little bit, and then coming back down, getting a shower, and going to bed. Hi, Tyler. Hello. But I'm thinking about doing that if I really want to do that. But I don't feel like wasting more gas. Obviously, I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but with this job, I have 2 weeks of like training and all that where I'm not getting paid, as far as I know of. So they told me, I don't know if I'm getting paid or not. So it's 2 whole weeks. And then, I can talk to them like, hey, I really like this job. How much are we going to get paid? And they would talk to me like, oh, you're going to get paid like, let's say $20,000. We'll just say for example. Or you're getting paid like $15 or whatever it could possibly be. Obviously, I have a certain number in my head that I don't want to go below because for me, then I have to work extra hours to make up that money. And I'm not working every single day. I'm working certain days of the week because other people work there too. So after the third person leaves, it's only going to be me and another person. So I'm probably working one day, he'll work the other day, or she'll work the other day, or whatever, who they are. So that's my thing that I'm doing. But I'm very excited to start. But yeah, I'm very happy to start all of the this process. So, and some people ask me like, "Oh, are you nervous of like doing this job?" No, I'm not nervous. Um, After a while, guys, your body gets in a routine of going to work, making money, and your mind gets in that routine too. And you talk people for 3 or 4 months. I didn't have a job because no one wanted me. Um, so I got very lonely and depressing because I'm like, well, I have to wait X amount of hours now for someone to come home. So it's very depressing and a little bit sad. But I also, need money to pay for my car and I need gas and some stuff to fix on it too. If I want to keep that car for a while, I have to fix things on it that need to be fixed. And if they can't be fixed, then I have to go to someone that can fix them. So have all this time now where I could have had a job, had some money left aside, and I was being stupid with my money. I'm like, oh, I have X amount of money now. I can waste it all. And I would buy ridiculous stuff that I don't need. And now I'm realizing, okay, I don't really need that. I could have saved, let's say, $400, and it would have all been good. I typically don't like going towards my old job area just because I don't like being around them and just in general because um, I just don't like hanging around them because I feel like they think that we're cool, and I don't like talking to them anymore because I have no need to talk to them. Obviously, yeah, if I see them, I'll wave to them, hey, or whatever. But for the most part, I try to keep away from people that I don't want to be around. There are certain people in my life that I just don't want to talk to, and a couple of them, they figured out that I blocked them off of everything I had them on. For a reason, I don't know why I had to even have their numbers. But I don't know why. All I had to really have is the managers, and that's about it. Um, but obviously, I'm not going to throw them under the bus. That's not right for me to do to throw them under the bus for no good reason. That's just not right in general. As much as I would love to, but at the same time, guys, you gotta have to understand that throwing someone under the bus for no good reason is like, oh, you did that wrong for this good reason, and this is the reason I don't want to talk to you. And if you guys are kind of in my shoes and you kind of understood, hey, this is the reason Tyler's saying this, 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 and this, and he don't want to mention their name or the company's name, it's A, to protect his legacy of his work career and protect some of the names there. I said because I could throw a lot of them under the bus if I really, really wanted to. I could. Because a lot of them were not professional at all with me at all. They made some jokes that wasn't the best. But I don't want to say their name because obviously if I need them for something, then I have someone I can contact. So, I mean, they wouldn't be the first person, but they would be one of the people that I would contact if I really, really, really needed a mechanic to help me out. Which obviously I wouldn't call any of them. I'd be like, hey, this is what I need. Do you think that I could go to the shop and we not have any issues? And the reason I said not go to the shop and not have any issues because at times I can say one of them I can say. We had a thing where we had to do like an online class every once in a while. And I was doing that. Now, I was a regular GST, a general service technician. A GST is responsible for helping, like, the small stuff, like doing oil changes, tire rotations, balancing tires, I think even alignments, general stuff. And then also helping around the shop, cleaning it up, and all that. That's what GSTs do. I was in charge of all that. Well, all of that was done, and I didn't want to get sent home because in the workforce, if you're just sitting around not doing nothing, you're going to get sent home and you're losing money. So obviously, I don't want that. So I said, you know what? I can get ahead of my other work I have to do online. So why don't I do that? So I was logging in and I was doing that, and one guy walked up to me like, why are you wasting your time? You could have asked me for help for something, and I would have shown you what to do. I was like, but then I'm just sitting around after you're going busy doing something. So it was like, yeah, I'm good. But he gave me a hard time. He was like, what, like, why don't you just quit over it? I know you don't like being here. I said, that's not that I don't like being here. It's the attitude that you give me for no good reason. And then not even that. I respect the fact that I respect the fact that they try to be cool with me, or they, quote, say they're cool with me. They were not. None of them were. None of them at all were. None of them were cool. There was a couple of them that were cool with me, and like actually like were good. But bro, if I could, oh my god, if I could tell you everything that they said, like literally everything, I would be so. I would feel good for me because then I'd be like, all right, well, this is what you did. Now, I could have gone to HR. I could have. But look at it from my perspective. I make the company. I didn't make the company much money, so they want to keep their big dog, the cash cow, the moneymaker, in the business. They want to keep me away from that problem. So they would say, "Oh, well, we're sorry, Mr. Garrett, but this isn't how it's going to happen. We can definitely talk to them and see what's going to happen and what they can do." And then people started complaining about certain stuff I was doing, of how I said this, I said that. And then eventually I just decided to put my 2 weeks in. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I was mandated to drive someone home. I didn't want them to drive. I didn't want them to drive. Just because I made them stay an extra hour to help me with some work I need to be done. Because we had supervisors coming in that week. Like big time supervisors coming in. And I didn't want them to see the mess that was there and be like, oh, well, guess what? Tyler was involved in this problem. So I asked them, they said, and they agreed, but also they didn't want to because of the store manager said, I need you to help him because he doesn't know what he's doing. And then, for me to literally say, it was, no. For them to say, okay, you're going to buy me lunch and you're going to literally drive me home. Now, obviously, this person is taller than me, so I don't have much room to say. And then tell me I'm the awesome reason they vape. And putting pressure on me and telling me, oh, bro, you should hit that. I don't vape. I don't even see the purpose of vaping or smoking or hitting cigarettes or doing cigars. I don't see any of the reasons to, or doing any illegal drugs at all. I don't see any reason to. I'd rather go home and BS with my friends than do that stuff. Yes, Savannah? Okay, that's fine. That's what I'd rather do. I'd rather BS with my friends than do that stuff.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Go get your stuff. I'm just talking to them about some stuff.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know where my mouse is.
Your mouse?
Yeah.
You have a mouse in the house now?
No, not an actual mouse.
I'm joking.
For a computer. I know.
You gotta understand my sarcasm.
Yeah, I know.
Some people
You
don't.
don't understand mine.
I understand your sarcasm. That's why I fire back with you with a joke. Look in Mom's room. There might be one in there. I would look.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna.
Yeah, go look in there. See if it's in there, and if not, then or look in the where Dad has the firefighter stuff and that big table in there. The one right next to your room. That room.
The spare room.
Yeah, the third bedroom.
The spare room.
Yes, the crash room, wherever it's called.
The spare room.
Kat, shut the door, please. Thank you. Alright, I'm back to saying. And telling me that I need to do all that to relax, I've never tried it, and to have alcohol at a young age. Really good role models for me, aren't they? The best, I know. So, obviously, we all butted heads a lot. I believed in a certain way. I believe that I don't want to smoke. I don't want to do tobacco or anything that is not good for my body. Because I know eventually I'm going to be hooked on it and then be like them. where, I'm gasping for air after doing 1 hour of work. Or not even 1 hour, 5 minutes of work. Because they're too busy hitting it and not worrying about their actual job. But yet they got to keep their job, not my job. So I thought about it long and hard. I'm like, do I want to be in this environment for the rest of my life? Or do I want to, go somewhere else, have the chance of learning stuff, and potentially build up my own shop? Messi or Ronaldo? I don't really like soccer that much, so I don't really care. But so that for me, that's me. Obviously, some people are raised differently from my perspective. My parents always raised me of once you're 18, you can make your own choices, but you're not doing cigarettes or anything or any drugs at a young age. You're not doing any of that stuff until you're out of my house. And yes, I still live with my mom because I don't have enough money to live on my own yet. And people have a problem with that because you probably live with your mom too. There's nothing wrong with living with your parents. There's nothing wrong. Their parents are willing to give you a house to stay in. All you really have to do is work and make money. And that's not a bad thing. I love my mom very, very much, and I appreciate her so much. And I actually went and got her Mother's Day gift. I got her. Here, I'll show you guys what I got my mom. I'll show you guys what I got my mother for Mother's Day. So we were at a Walgreens, and I was like, I can't find good flowers that's my budget, so I got her this. It's a heart that and then it says love right here, and then I got her some Kit Kats. I kept it in the refrigerator to keep it cool. But that's why I got my mom. And then my sister got her some plushies. Like things that like to keep her calm, I guess it is. She said that was all $20. I don't believe that. Can I have some? Sorry, bro, I can't. Can't let you have any. Sorry. But that was the whole issue. Can I have some chocolate? Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Nah. But that was the whole issue with this company. Was I would try my hardest to, I would show up on time. I think there's only like one time where I showed up late. And I called ahead. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be late. So when I arrive there, we'll talk about my disciplinary action that will be taken. Obviously, nothing was taken. It was a verbal warning that I got. So, it was a verbal warning I got, and I gave a reason. I'm like, hey, I slept in. That's not a good enough reason. I know I'm supposed to be here on time. That's my bad, sir. I'm completely sorry. I will stay here extra if you need me to. He was like, no, you're fine. You don't need to stay extra. Just, it's a verbal warning. Obviously, hey, I'm sorry, but this might be my last day with technology. Why is that, bro? You good? Yeah, so it's something that I try to understand with some companies is be like, hey, we needed you to do this. And I felt like they took advantage of me because I was so naive and didn't understand the world of their world of what they do. So I think it was mainly of that and mainly of, hey, we're the big dogs now. You're just a little cat or a little pup. So I was naive and didn't understand that kind of stuff. Hey, footballer. I was naive and didn't understand it. So I think they had advantages of like, oh, well, we know what this means. And some of the jokes they played on me, it was fun, it was funny, it was cool, whatever. But at the same time, there was times where it was like, all right, cool, we need to get actually work when we're playing jokes on people and then going all over social media and just bashing them for no good reason. I went outside. I was outside. It was pouring while I was riding my bike. Okay. So what's wrong with that? I mean, when I was a kid, I would love going outside riding my bike in the rain. I would love it. Absolutely. I would purposely wait for it to rain because it would feel good. It would be more fun. It was the best time of my life. Do you drink Prime? I do, yes. I don't. I drink it. Yeah, I do. I'll be honest. I do. Yeah. I drink uh, Prime a lot. I'm gonna put it right there. But in order to keep myself sane, I talked to someone. I said, hey, this is my problem. So I could leave now, and he was like, oh, you're not gonna do well at a different place. You're gonna fail. And I said, well, thank you for the vote of confidence. I really appreciate that very much. I said, but yet we've had to bust you out of so many times where you screwed up something. You couldn't even work a printer. A printer. A printer. And I had to really think about that hard and long. Like, hey, do I really want to say anything on YouTube? Because knowing that they could, I mean, honestly, I don't care. I really don't care. If it goes to any place, if they find out, they call me like, hey, why did you say this? I'm like, because it's true. Because this is what happened. Then it happened. Obviously, I wish they gave me some vote of confidence. Be like, you're not going to be able to handle the jobs they give you. I said, you don't know what they're going to give me in the first place. I said, it'd be better than working here. I said, because y'all treat me like I'm garbage. You treat me like garbage. You're telling me. Then you automatically cut my hours without me even knowing. You cut my hours. You be like, yeah, we're gonna cut your hours. Then the best part of it all is they go and they say this. They say this. They say to me, well, since you're going to do your 2 weeks notice, you could go work at other parts of the DM where he can keep monitoring you. And I said, all right, cool. So I can finally be actual GST. And they're like, oh no, you won't be one. You're going to be cleaning and helping them clean up. I said, I'm not a maid. I literally yelled at them saying, I am not a maid. I said, I'm not a maid. Why would you put me at something that I'm not? I said, I am a general service technician. Technician. What part of maid in that sentences does that say longer than that? And that's where I lost it. I said, no, I'm not doing that. I said, I'm happy with my 2 weeks. I can go somewhere else. I'm not doing that. I literally had to tell the manager, I'm like, I can't do that, bro. I won't get paid the same amount of money. I'm just there to clean. So, no. So, I mean, it was stupid, bro. Like, honestly, it was so stupid because I felt like, personally, in my opinion, that I had so many people saying, "Oh yeah, bro, like we support you, we care about you, and all that," and it's bull. It's a bunch of bull. You know, from my perspective, I felt differently. I felt like they could have done something right with their powers, but once again, they didn't. So I don't know what to say, bro. But I'm gonna let you guys go. So peace out, everyone.